Jason, Clear Creek Farm. How we doing tonight? I'm just sitting here watching the cameras. We got a doe ready to kid. So I thought I'd bring you guys along. If she kids tonight, we'll show you guys that. So when you got a doe this is what you do. You just sit here behind the camera, watch her, see what she's doing. I'll probably go out here shortly and check on her. She had a small bubble this afternoon when we were out doing chores probably 2 hours ago. She's not struggling, not pushing, not doing nothing. So we'll go out in a little bit and check her and see what she's doing. So I came out here to the barn to do an exam on her, just to check her because she wasn't progressing and stuff. The bag that was there seems like it could have broke by now, but she's not dilated. She's not really pushing. So now I've done the exam. I'm gonna give her a little bit. Maybe that stimulated her enough to start pushing, and hopefully within the next half hour or so she'll start pushing and push something out, but I can't feel nothing in there. So we're back out here in the barn this morning. Just finished up chores. Gonna check this doe again. She hasn't progressed since last night. I was up pretty much all night, checking on her from time to time. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna check her again, see where she's at, see if she's progressed. If not, I'm gonna call the vet, find out if there's anything we can do. Her cervix last night wasn't opening, so I called the vet, talked to the vet. The vet told me and stuff, basically, if the water bag hasn't broke, just let her be for a while and see what happens. Worst case scenario, we're gonna have to do a C-section. Hopefully that's not what we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna try a couple other things after talking to our other vet, that he said he would try first before, especially with the water bag not being broke. So I'm gonna go over here and do that. YouTube don't like us showing that, so I'm gonna take and come back afterwards and let you know what happened. So I just got off the phone with the vet. Vet told me to give her some Lutulase to help her progress because she was not progressing at all. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it don't. Sometimes it takes 48 hours to work. But she said because it seems like she's already in active labor, that we shouldn't take that long to get her to progress. So now I'm just keeping an eye on her, seeing what she's doing. Seems like she's actively pushing now, so that's going to help. So we're just trying to get that cervix to dilate. So I'll give you an update later on and see what she's doing, and hopefully we have some kids this afternoon. Hey, she finally kidded after about another hour and a half to 2 hours. I went inside to do a couple of things, come back out, and this one here, all I had was a head out. And he was basically hanging there. So I went in to check and see what was going on. I had no legs. They were all tangled up on, back and behind him. So I had to really pull on him super hard to get him out. This one was the same way. I thought I'd leave her a little bit so that way give her a little time to see if she could push him out, push it out herself. And came back about a half hour later, and all I seen was a bubble, and it looked like a head to me, so I checked. This one wasn't as tangled up as the other one, but I was able to push it back in and grab a leg and pull out the leg, which once you get one shoulder out, usually you can get them to pop out. I'm going to go check her again, see if there's any others in her, and then go from there. I like to give them a little bit of time in between each one to get them dried off. We try to dry them off a little bit ourselves, but with it being such a hard pull, and she's been working so hard today trying to get these out, I might give her a little bit of time before I go in and see if there is a third one in there. I got the heat lamp up and going, so that way it's a little cool today here, so we'll, you know, I want to at least get them a little bit of heat. I'll probably have to lift that up a little bit, but I want to get them a little bit of heat because, you know, something I like to do if it's cold out. It's not super cold, but it's cold enough to chill them if you don't. With it being such a hard pull and that I had to go in her so many times, I will be giving her some antibiotics. So yeah, before I go check her one more time, she looks like she could have one more in there, but I want to check her first before I just decide that she don't or does. So I'm going to give her a little bit more time, and when I'm all done, I'll come back to you guys and let you know what happened. So I did end up checking her. She had no more in her, so that's a good thing. I'm going to give them their colostrum paste, and we give them 210 cc's of Draxxin. That helps them so they don't get Clostridial. We've had really good luck doing that, so I'm going to do that right now. So that way at least they get that into their system. We found out using both the colostrum paste and the Draxxin and stuff helps them get started really good. So they're all done. I gave Mom a bucket of warm water. So they're all set. Thank you for coming along with me today and yesterday as we got these kids on the ground. Glad to see that they're alive after all the stresses Mom's been through. Hopefully this one here and stuff will take off. He's lagging a little bit behind this one here. But part of it is it was such a hard pull. It was super hard. I don't remember pulling one that hard before, so hopefully he'll take off here within the next 24, 48 hours. Thank you for coming along. See you guys on the next video, and have a great day.